Yo, what's going on, guys? Jason Trio here with Bitrio.com. Today is Wednesday, February 12th, 2020. We got this Vim going on. Let's tweet this. Yeah, Bitcoin. I already got Bitcoin in there, do I? No. Let's get it. Let's get the Bitcoin hashtag in there. So I'm trying out this camera, dude. I dug up this old camera I had. I was talking about it yesterday in the stream. And I got this grumble. This grumble, dude. This stuffy whatever dude here. Testing it out. But you can still see like it's blurry and stuff. I don't have a green screen, but I have a red folder in the background. So what I have is a red folder behind that dude. And that's it. So I just set it to magenta. So you can see it's like fuzzy. You can see it on like white better. See how it's like real fuzzy and stuff. So it does cut it out, but my lighting is all screwy. I guess that's my guess. The light's messed up. I was just looking it up. Like you have to have, you know, there's a lot, dude. There's a lot. So I was just looking up green screen lighting, and I probably gotta get a green screen and. You know, there's a lot that goes into video production. I probably need like a room too, like a separate room dedicated to streaming or something like that, but that all comes in time, you know? There's no excuse not to get started now. You do it like this, you throw a grumble up there, you got fuzzy background, and you just roll it like that, dude, until you figure it out. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it. Do we not have a mystery reward? Yes, we do. Okay. Another charge of a mystery potion. 3 days to go in Splinterlands. And we got the grumble. He's chilling. I don't really like that it cuts his hair off up here. Kind of wanted it to like peek up. But getting this camera perfectly situated with the lighting and the fuzziness of the red. So you could do green, blue, or red, magenta. So I just did red because I had a red folder. So I stuck a red folder behind them. And it's pretty cool. I mean, look, you can see the Splinterlands. You can see the line and shit. I just don't like the hard cut right here. It's kind of shitty. But I'll work on it. You know, maybe I'll throw something else in there. I don't know. Maybe I'll position the camera somewhere else. My desk is messy as shit, too. I got a lot of shit on this desk. So that's really another thing what the deal is, where, you know, I'm trying to squeeze this camera into like this corner of my desk and just get it right. It's just, but I didn't want to do it with a shitty background. You know, I want to have it like a green screen like this because it looks cool, man. I didn't want to just put the camera on me or on him and just have it with the wall or whatever the hell is behind me or whatever the hell. You know, screw that. I want that shit to look cool, man. Real cool. Alright, what are we doing here? Melee? Everybody's on the sneak attack. Do we care, though? Do we care that everybody's on the sneak attack? We might not. I want to run ooze for the speed. But oh man, this lineup is pretty weak though. Maybe I do put Krusty in the back. Let Krusty get beat up a little bit. So yeah, it's like fuzzy too. It's like you can see his eyes. I don't know what's up with his eyes. I guess it's the light. It's probably the lighting. That's my guess. You gotta work on your lighting, bruh. Alright, Thorns. Okay, he's got all the dudes in the bag. He's got one attacker. If we could just beat this dude up, stun him, really would be nice. Keep him from healing. I don't think he's gonna hit the cockatrice. Alright, there's one stun. And you're done. Look at the chicken though. The chicken's fighting back. Chicken's fighting, dog. Alright, come on. Miss. We need a miss. Oh, he's stunned anyway. Oh, we got a miss. Alright, it's not looking good for our opponent here. Getting slapped, dude. So yeah, just learning, looking up on green screen shit, and trying to figure it out. Advancing my streamer game. What else do we have too? The Bitcoin price is going freaking bananas, dude. This sucks. You know, it's kind of like bittersweet. It's like, dude, you know, I don't want it to go up. Like, of course I want it to go up, right? You know? Yeah, you see the white? This is where you can really see it. Right here. I don't like the heart square like that. You know, it is like bittersweet. Like, I don't want the price to go up. What the hell? Of course you want it to go up to make your money. Or to pay your bills, you know, and just be like, all right, look, you know, I'm good, dude. All my bills are paid. I can chill. I can relax. Oh, we did it. But it's exciting. The journey is exciting. Stacking and accumulating and buying it when it's low when you think it's so valuable. And it's so low and it's crashing, you know. There's goodness to that. Like, hell yeah. I like that shit. So it kind of sucks, you know. Also, you know, when I want to go buy, it's like, oh, well, now it's 10,300. Oh, so now you get less for your, you know, for every $100 or whatever you're putting in. Now you get less. Like, fuck. I don't want to get less. I want to get more. I want it to go down. So it really sucks. But whatever, I can't fight it, dude. No one can fight it. Bitcoin's gonna fucking moonshot, and that just is what it is. You can't hold it down. People fucking know, man. People fucking know, dude. People know it's worth fucking a shit ton of money, man. People fucking know it. It's only a matter of time. It's just gonna be more and more. Alright, what do we got? A 9? 4? A lot of magic. A lot of magic from me, dude. A little worried here. A little worried with all this magic, dudes. Because we're going to get smacked with the reflect. I'm sure he's going to play to God. Or the Lord. Gonna get smacked. We'll try it though. We got 2 heals. So that grumble. Yeah, so speaking of Bitcoin, dude, I was in the fucking Gods Unchained Discord last night. Just chilling, you know, that game's in beta. Another blockchain game, which is the future, clearly. Splinterlands, Gods Unchained, any game that's good, that has NFTs, non-fungible tokens, that's the future. You get the real ownership of the assets, like you own the Splinterlands cards, and you can trade them. I could trade all these cards. I could sell all these cards. I could earn. I'm earning deck. I'm earning Dark Energy Crystals right now from playing. Then I could take that deck and do whatever I want with it. That's the shit. That's the future, you know? That's why I sold my Magic the Gathering cards for Splinterlands cards. Because, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? I recognize that and like, yo, that's the shit. And I was like, hell yeah, dude, I gotta get up in that shit because that is the shit. Why would I stay on a Magic platform? Which I love Magic. You know, Magic the Gathering is the shit. It's the original. It's the best. As far as like gameplay so far, it's the best so far. But why would I stay on a platform where you can't take ownership and gain real value? You know, you're stuck on that platform. Yeah, like look at this corner. I don't like that, dude. That bothers me. I need my shit to be crisp and clean. That's weird though, because I talk about going and not giving a fuck and just going with the flow and getting the shit done. And then learn as you go. But I am particular about that. You know, I like my shit to look good. So these hard edges, they bother me. Alright, are we winning this shit? Let's go. Looks like we are. The Lightning Dragon is about to get dusted. So yeah, I was in the Gods Unchained Discord and they were talking. And I don't know how it came up, but it was just people were saying, oh, I invested, you know, all my money. Alright, finally, first win on Earth! And Gods Unchained cards. And I was just like, yeah, well, that's cool, whatever. You can invest as long as you got one Bitcoin. Get one whole Bitcoin first. And people were like, nah, we sold our Bitcoin. Fuck that. And then, oh, there's Ethereum people in here. They don't like Bitcoin. What else? Fucking, I don't know. Just, you sold your Bitcoin to buy cards. What? Like, dude, I just don't understand this. Hey, look, I'm the biggest fucking Splinterlands fan. A huge NFT fan. Love it all. It's great. It's the future. I'm a Gods Unchained fan as well. A Skyweaver fan. I think that's a cool ass game too. Just all these games are cool as shit. But you don't trade your you don't trade your Bitcoin. You don't give your Bitcoin up for this. You gotta have like two separate stashes. You got your Bitcoin, which is your love, which is your shit, which is, what are you even doing? It's like, do you Bitcoin, bro? And then you can have money that you play games with. Like, look, I put what, $500, maybe $1,000 into this game. I don't really remember because I kept adding and adding the Splinterlands, so I don't know. It could be $1,000, but my collection is worth $3,000 approximately right now. All right, what are we gonna do? Here, slow ass dudes. So it just shocked me, man, and it still shocks me, even right now. I don't understand. I don't get it. And what? Why? How? No. Don't do that. No. Oh, no. So it's unfortunate, but what's going to happen, and I think, is a lot of people are going to look back at this time when Bitcoin is 10K, let's just say. And they're going to be thinking like, man, and they're in the crypto space. Like, you're in it. You got Ethereum. You're buying Ethereum. You got Gods Unchained cards. You're buying Gods Unchained cards. You got Splinterlands cards. You're buying Splinterlands cards. Skyweaver cards. Whatever you're buying, you're investing. You got Tron. You got EOS. People were in there talking about EOS. You got all these cards, all these cryptos, all these things. And you're not buying Bitcoin. This is going to be people's biggest regrets in their life. Now, this is just my opinion, obviously. But I am shocked and surprised that so many people are oblivious to Bitcoin's value. They actually don't think it's that valuable. Now, I was talking to one of the creators of Splinterlands in the Discord months ago. And he was talking about Aggroed. I was talking to Aggroed, and he was talking about he doesn't like Bitcoin. And I don't know if he was fucking around or what, but yeah, he just said, it's too slow. He doesn't like it. So, some people might actually think that Bitcoin's not good, and they prefer another crypto. Now, look, guys, you got to get your fucking mind right, because all these cryptos are not even competing with Bitcoin. We got Bitcoin, which is money. The most valuable money that we've ever seen. The hardest money in human history, okay? You have to understand that. This is fucking huge. And this whole thing inspired me to make this channel and do all this stuff. Dude, Health Family Bitcoin. This ain't Health Family Crypto, Health Family Games, Health Family, whatever. We're talking about Bitcoin here. Health Family Bitcoin. 3 most important things in life as I currently see it. So we're talking about Bitcoin here, dude. And then, after Bitcoin, then let's play. Let's play games. Let's talk about platforms. Let's talk about the Steam blockchain. Hell yeah. You can build dApps on Steam and do all this cool shit like Splinterlands. Hell yeah, this shit's awesome. Let's invest in that too. Ethereum, yeah, that shit seems cool too. You could build on top of Ethereum, make games like Gods Unchained. Hell yeah, that shit seems cool. EOS, okay. I never invested or researched into EOS, so I don't know. But hey, maybe it's cool, man. Fuck with that too. Yeah, dig into that a little bit. Litecoin, okay, is that cool? You know, I never really researched that either, but okay, that's cool. That might be cool too. Okay, sure. All these other coins, fine. You know, Tron, I don't know. Sure. You know, I'm just into Steam, really, because it has a usable product. It's got the Steam It, busy.org, Steam Peak, you know, things that I actually use. Splinterlands, things that I actually use. So I'm like, yo, this is cool. I'm going to use this shit. LBRY. Another example that I'm starting to get into. Like, yo, you can put videos on LBRY, dude. That shit's cool. Starting to use that shit. So I like it. Ethereum. Same thing. Gods Unchained. Yo, starting to like this. Okay, Ethereum. I could use this. So those are the only really things that I started investing in or started learning about. But none compete with Bitcoin. I mean, are we even having 6, 7, 8, 9? Are we even having this conversation? Are we even having this conversation right now? I just run it like this. Rexy usually gets me wrecked. And I'm just shocked and amazed. I don't understand. How do I see it like this? And it's obvious as fuck. But others don't. There's actually people out there that don't think Bitcoin is utterly amazing. You can't even put it into words. There's actually people out there that don't think Bitcoin is fucking God. And it's hard for me to believe that because I think they're lying. I don't think they're telling the truth. It doesn't make any sense to me. I can't understand. What are you talking about? You don't like Bitcoin? I thought, and I still think it, like this is just my thinking, that everyone knows Bitcoin is the shit. And they all got Bitcoin. Like, yeah, of course, I got my one Bitcoin, you know, or I got my Bitcoin bag. And yeah, now I'm fucking around with these altcoins and investing in these games and doing shit like this. You know, that's my assumption. That all you motherfuckers got this shit figured out. And you already got your Bitcoin stash. And I'm late to the game. And I'm like, yo, I gotta fucking hodl. I gotta hoard this shit. This shit is so good. I'm jealous of you motherfuckers. Y'all motherfuckers got all your Bitcoin. And you got all your money invested in these card games and these other fucking blockchains and all this shit. But I'm finding out that these dudes sold their Bitcoin. Yo. And that blows my mind. And that fucking blows my mind, dude. I really think it's going to be the people's biggest regrets. They're going to look back and be like, man, I had a Bitcoin. I had one whole Bitcoin. But I sold it for Gods Unchained. What in the fuck are you doing, bruh? Don't make that mistake. Do not make that mistake. Bitcoin is fucking world changing, dude. World changing. Even if these card games go up and become massively popular, which they already are. I mean, they're already gonna. I mean, I already think Splinterlands is already gonna be massively popular. Like, it's the shit. I don't think there's any way probably that it's not. It's gonna be fucking popular, dude. So, even if that happens, which, like I say, I think it will, Bitcoin's just gonna fucking zoom the fuck away, dude. And sure, this will be popular and everything, but you still won't be able to get one full Bitcoin. You really think decks are going to be worth millions of dollars? I mean, if you think about it, a game can't reach that high of a level. because it still needs new players. So if a game, it's kind of like a game struggles against itself in a way. What do I need here? I'm fucking up. It's kind of like a game struggles against itself just a little bit, slightly, in a way. Because if a game comes out and becomes extremely profitable for its early investors, well, that creates a huge wall, a huge barrier to entry for all the new players. So there has to be a balance between how much money early investors can make in card games and how high the price can go so that it doesn't keep new players out. You really think new players are going to want to drop $5,000 on a deck of cards? No. The most popular game in history, Magic the Gathering, cost about $1,000 for a modern deck. So that's where I judge, that's where I place my research, and I say, okay, you can realistically expect for a deck of cards, or in Splinterlands, maybe, a splinter or half a splinter or something like that. It's a little harder to say with Splinterlands, but there's always going to be a chase card, Black Lotus, whatever the hell. But we're talking years, dude. We're talking Magic. I've been playing Magic since 3rd edition, and I don't even know, it's probably like 8 years old. We're talking like 30 years. So sure, if you're going to wait 30 years, your alpha gold foil Spirit of the Forest might be worth, 50 grand or something like that. I don't know, but we're talking 30 years. So that's the one thing I think people don't understand. There's too much FOMO with this. The card prices can't go up that much. New players won't be able to get in there. They have to balance, they have to level. Now the game developers can offset that a little bit, and they can keep coming out with new sets so that the new sets will be cheaper, and the alpha cards, the first sets, will still be expensive. But even then, those cards will go down because of power creep. The game will get better and better. So yes, while the first cards, the Genesis, the Alphas, the Betas, are expensive and valuable in terms of rarities and scarcity, their usability will go down as well, and that will help balance the game too. Because of power creep, the newer cards will just progressively get better. There's only so many things that could happen. The cards will have new mechanics. The stats will just creep up. It's inevitable in all card games. So people really, they FOMO. They FOMO, dude. And it was just a shocking revelation last night. And I don't believe it. I really can't believe it. I don't understand. I really do not. I don't get it. If you don't think Bitcoin is extremely valuable, then what in the fuck are you even doing? It doesn't make any sense. It makes zero sense. Now people will say, oh, it's too slow. Oh, woo. So what? It doesn't have to be fast. It could get faster as time goes on, and it probably will. So what if it's not fast? There's 1,000 other coins that are fast. There's hundreds of other coins that are fast. Is being fast unique? No. There's hundreds of other coins that are fast. Don't get twisted to think that speed is the shit when you're talking about money. It's not. The shit is trust. Trust is the shit. And Bitcoin has that trust more than any other coin. It has that security. So people just need to look up the Byzantine Generals problem, what it is, and basically it's just two people to be able to transfer value without a third party, no questions asked, and they could both rely on it that it's accurate. So that's the Byzantine generals problem. So Bitcoin, by being the first to solve the Byzantine generals problem, established an enormous amount of trust that could never be recreated. You could never recreate the amount of trust that Bitcoin established by being the first to solve the Byzantine generals problem. That's what trust is. Now, you can't keep jumping from money to money. It has to be Bitcoin. It's Bitcoin or bust. You can't say, oh, it's Bitcoin. They established this trust, and now we're going to go to Ditcoin or Tittycoin or whatever. Because then it's broken. Once that chain is broken, once that loop is broken, then Bitcoin is done forever. You might as well just go to Fedcoin and whatever else coin. And then Speed. Yeah, Speed. All these other coins that don't mean shit. It's the trust. And that's why it has to be Bitcoin. It's Bitcoin or bust. If Bitcoin doesn't work, then, our future fucking sucks. We're beat. People need to understand that. And how do I get that? Why do I get that? I don't know. It's awesome. It's fucking great. But it's hard to understand that motherfuckers just don't get it. So I'm here, dude. This is what I'm doing. I'm teaching motherfuckers. I'm letting motherfuckers know. And at the same time, I'm playing games because motherfuckers don't want to be preached to all the time. They want some entertainment. They want to fucking grumble. Look at this dude. They want some entertainment. I'm playing card games, Splinterlands. Having fun, keeping it light. Talking about health, family, Bitcoin. Other things that are important in life, dude. Doing your dailies and just becoming better and better, because if you don't have your health, if you don't have family, then money, aka Bitcoin, it means nothing. So you have to have the goods. And that's what we're doing. But man, I am fucking floored. I am floored, dude. Ah, well, I spread the word like a fucking Jehovah's Witness or whatever the hell. I let people know. I try to talk common sense. People want to come back and just say, Bitcoin's not fast. The Chinese have, So we talked about speed, right? Let's just debunk all the shits right now. Bitcoin's too slow. Well, fastness is not unique. We could use anything for a currency, right? We're talking about value, money, wealth. That's Bitcoin. You want to use a currency or something like that that's worth shit, that ain't worth nothing? Look, fine, let's do it. Let's use Ripple, XRP. Let's use any other coin or Fed coin as a daily currency. That's fine. That's fine. Who cares? It's shit. It's meaningless. We're talking about money. We're talking about value. And that's Bitcoin. Trust is number one. Security. We trust Bitcoin to be secure, never be broken, and trust it. We trust it. We trust it. We trust it. Okay, so then other people say the mining farms. China, they have 60%. Yeah, okay. Well, Chinese are fucking smart. They know what's up, dude. You ever go to fucking World of Warcraft and play fucking World of Warcraft? Motherfucking Chinese farmers, dude. They're fucking farming World of Warcraft. Alright, I wouldn't be surprised if half the fucking bots and farmers in Splinterlands are fucking from China. Motherfucking China, dude. They be on that grind, man. Shit, they be doing that shit. So that could all change, though. That could all change. What if USA comes and it's like, yo, we're going to start having these fucking huge mining operations, which they probably will. They will. Who the fuck? Every country's going to be doing this shit. And there's already news about that shit anyway, but then what happens? Then all of a sudden, USA is number one in mining or number two in mining. It's 60-50 or 40-30, whatever. Now that argument goes out the window. Like that argument is dumb. Don't hold on to that argument. That shit could change in a fucking year. That shit could change, and it will change. So you're holding on to that stupid ass argument like it means something. That argument means fucking diddly squat. Don't be fucking stupid. You know, people want to just hang on to these dumbass fucking arguments when they're fucking dumb as shit, dude. So that's dumb as hell. You know, don't worry about the fucking mining centralized in a location. That shit's all gonna change. It's gonna be fucking worldwide. Next, people will say fungibility. Oh, Bitcoin's not fungible. You can see transactions. You can see who used what coin, where it was used, and maybe this was used for drugs, this was used for a crime, something like that. Well, for that one, I do agree with that. That's probably the biggest problem or the biggest issue right now with Bitcoin is fungibility. Now, you know, I know some people say that it isn't a problem and people got mixers and you can mix and stuff like this. Well, you know, I don't know. I think that's a problem, and I would like to see fungibility worked on. But it doesn't stop Bitcoin from being fucking amazing. This is the shit. You might have FUD. There might be some issues, but nothing denies it from being absolutely amazing. And it's just a shame, you know? It's just a shame for these people that are dumb as fuck. That are here in the space when so few people are in the space, yet they're blinded and they're just making terrible decisions. It really fucking sucks for them. So I'm gonna be here trying to fucking gain some. And look at this, dude. Look at this. Talking about Bitcoin, we just pull off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A 9-game win streak talking about Bitcoin. The power of Bitcoin lets you know what the deal is. Alright, let's go, baby. Let's crack these suckers. Oh, yeah! Cracking these loot chests. Alright, nothing great, but hey, still stacking those Splinterland cards. Ooh, with the life. And we got a life one. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this Wednesday edition of the stream. Thank you all for watching. Hope everybody has a great day. And I'll catch you all tomorrow.